a sclerotic organization. Okay, so the next one is a task or a team culture. In these kinds of companies, ad hoc teams get formed, either to do internal projects or to do external client type projects. And these are like the large accounting firms, like Pricewaterhouse. It's like the management consulting firms. Some large law firms are like this, where you basically take people with particular expertise. You know, we need our tax accountant, we need our tax law person, we need our state tax guy, all to come together. Our client has this particular problem, we're going to put our best people on it, and they're going to solve the problem, bill the client, and then they're going to disband, and they're all going to go off and work on different things. So here, clearly, skills are going to be very, very highly valued. And incompetence gets weeded out, I would say, usually fairly quickly. And at least gets recognized pretty quickly. Whether it gets weeded out is a different part of the culture. Critical thinking, innovation, really, really essential to an organization like this. Not always, but frequently, at least in the large professional firms, very, very demanding time frames, very, very frequently, very heavy workloads. Now, one of the great things about this kind of a culture is that because skills are so important, they tend to invest a huge amount in the education of their employees. If you leave here and go to Pricewaterhouse, you will spend 3, 4, 5 years in employee training. I mean, they'll also have you out on billable jobs, but there is a lot of training that goes with being a new employee there. And in fact, there is a lifelong commitment to education, to continuing education, which is actually demanded by the professional accounting organizations, the associations that accredit these companies. So one of the great things is you get paid to get employed, to get educated. These are, if you can manage the workload, these are really pretty nice places to be because they will pay you to increase your skill set. Also, kind of an interesting facet that you guys may not appreciate right now, but there's also documentation of the workflow in these kinds of companies too. But it's different from in the role cultures because there are lots of manuals. I can tell you, in an accounting firm, there's a stack of things that tell you how to do an audit. But each one of the stages requires some kind of judgment, requires some kind of thinking, requires some, you have to make decisions and make choices. It's not as rote a checklist as you would find in a role-based company. Okay,